So that could have been completely shut down at the very start of the round. What's PENTA's play out this one? Haven't dropped any players as of yet, but whatever tactic they had in mind, North have shut it down. And that's a nice shot from Majors. Aggressive from the connector there. Finds Sunny, one of the key players for PENTA as well. Brings it to a 5-on-4.
Crystal, meanwhile, still holding off ladder position. Is going to give a lot of map control to the PENTA side. He swings into the site. They'll push in finally through B. As he said, it was thwarted early, but now they've got control with HS up close. But MSL, better shot, follows up, has to reload and get away. Realizes, hang on, there's a player by the window, but thankfully he was busy because it would have been MSL sitting around with no bullets to fire. Pinch play coming in from the CTs. Config gets Crystal in the window. Zen fights back, and he could book it. He's got to get to A. He's got bomb because the other player from...
Now it's up to Majors to sniff him out and try and work out where his position may be. Go for a fake defuse here, and actually full defuse. I like this a lot. This is a big play. But Zen not having any of it. Has the range with the USP. He's rotating over. As the bomb comes out as well. Sunny to strike first. We know how good he is at aiming.
So double cat, arch, smoke on B. But like you say, it's a fake to get HS in toward A. It gives the B players no information. Zen's still waiting to lurk, but he's covered off by a smoke himself. So that means they've got to do more work in mid with Crystal. Only getting 1 kill on the rotations. They've still got a job to do. Bomb planted, open side of the box. That lets Config walk in and find it. Problem is for Sunny as he's in the middle. Good shot to get Config. Zen has to strike. Sunny's backed off to try and create space. He can still make it back over toward B. If Zen can hold the angle, takes down AZ. Doesn't have to do anything more except cut rotations and let Sunny get there in time. So, in fact, he's going to go all the way into the site to do that, which is the better option.
Yeah, I like this from Sunny. The fact he had 10 HP as well, manages to negate his way out of the bomb site. Zen now, I thought he'd go more aggressive this one, maybe get towards the kitchen and give his teammate a real chance of crossing over to the side. Now it'll be a little bit sketchy. If you can get the bomb down there, they've got a serious chance of winning this round. It does get planted. Here we go. City flanking in from short and one towards kitchen.
Good shot MSL sneaking in from Cat. Zen's in corner. Depends on the timing. He could make this work. Oh, the problem is he's going to have his back exposed, but he gets through the window. Thankfully for him, MSL's not in a position to trade immediately, and the low HP. Zen's going to clutch for the second time in 4 rounds. Numerous times when they unscope and then someone peeks, but he's going to sit for a little bit longer. This is where they walk in. He doesn't get one. He falls off, misses the shot. And that's going to allow them the floodgates to open, allow them to pour into the B site. Rotations are quick. Kitchen goes all the way back inside of Market, however. Magisk and AZ are going to hold the same position, so watch for the retake. Look at the amount of Molotovs thrown in by PENTA. Good hold from MSL. Gets the first shot through the window. Cajun goes back for more. So much smoke and residue. He can't quite catch anyone going toward the bench, so position held, bomb down, and Crystal with the AWP has the apartments to cover off. And won't allow the retake flag. It's going to be catwalk. They try and approach from Config, getting the next kill. So all the kills so far. All 5 staying alive. Go for North. It's HS, the next to fall. Config gets the angle from Cat. Zen, only one to respond, and finally North.
Sound cues are plenty. Config's aware of it. Teammates are at A round with Sunny in the Palace as well. So that first shot, Crystal quite pull it off just yet.
Timing is everything now for HS. Good play, MSL. That's going to make it a lot harder, but it still works out because AZ gets pulled back up. He should have expected with the missed jump that HS was going to come in from connector. They wanted window to thwart the players at jungle, and somehow it still works out for HS. I'm surprised AZ doesn't hold station, especially with MSL already clearing off the space behind him. As soon as his back turns, HS gets the entry they need. It opens up space inside of the site, and Cajun, retake with an AWP, has to work with Magisk, who's coming in from jungle. Both players in A main for PENTA. Good position to be as well. Look at the bomb planted wide open. Crystal doesn't hit the shot on Cajun. Gets the information that they are slowly working toward the defuse. Quick tap, that's a fake. Check with the shoulder peek. Strafe jump Crystal, movement mechanics, a little bit wide angle over, but just doesn't expect it. They're both on the defuse. Cajun has to get off it, and Zen again is going to clutch for PENTA. Config, good angle actually. Oh, the flashbang though is perfect to allow them to slip by undetected. Cajun, meanwhile, fights in the site now. Config gets his chance. Strikes before they get any further up connector. That's all due to the fact that Cajun was able to hold the front lines of A.
Money's starting to stabilize, considering they kept 4 players alive in that previous round, but need to convert multiple victories here. And Cajun B once again finds Sunny in the Palace. That's where he normally dwells, but 5-4, commitment comes in. All 4 players at the A round.
Sandwich for HS. Smoke above it. He'll flash over it quickly. Zen's caught by it. Fancy pushing the smokes as a result. Instead, Turns back to get the bomb plant after he makes sure he's 100% clear. AZ does get him back through the smoke, but his job done. Bomb planted, fast flank for Config, and they line up perfectly. He's able to find two. It's all on Crystal, tight position. No chance to get out from Sandwich.
And Major, I say he gets a few frags. You haven't seen much from him in this game so far. Might not see much more. That's actually pretty decent overall. 80 backing him up. Quite a simple procedure overall. Not the cleanest of frags, but they all count, Matthew. The bomb's down. That should be round concluded. Aggressive once again, of course, pushing top and middle, and Cajun B at the A ramp. I like this a lot, but Sunny might find him. Yeah.
You love it, but you hate it when Sunny has an angle like that, unfortunately. Sunny's going to take the AWP and try and take over. What he doesn't realize is that Config's a little bit closer than where he expected, so he looked jungle. They're on the stairs. He still doesn't realize it. Config gets a clean shot, but it's a clean B site, more importantly. Rotations and retake. R&R for North because it's Penta already inside planting. Innocent does so. No one getting aggressive toward Catwalk. Play bench instead. Zen's been spotted as he tries to take a deagle shot back out toward them. Changes his angle as he wants to get the Molotov out. He won't. There will be no utility deployed to slow down the CTs on the re-entrance. HS, though, will get a headshot. Cleanly swings out, finds AZ. Innocent can bait off of him. Doesn't even need to. The young Estonian.
As he on the corner of short, trying to find the first pick. Might just find it. There it is. Takes down HS. As we go into an advantage for North. Pistol still for Crystal. His money's still not stable, but at this point, another contact play towards A. And Cajun B missing that first shot.
Gets them a little closer to Tetris, but it won't get them inside of the site just yet. Cajun with no smoke deployed in front of him. Oh, and he's going to have a huge gap. AWP with a gap like that. Flashes were needed. They do push him back into the corner. Molotovs will clear the top of the stairs. So even with the lack of utility, they find some space, but the gap does haunt them in the end because AZ fires through it. Watch the plant. I think it's already, been canceled. Taken down. Sunny, the last alive, has to spray back towards CT to get Magist, the man who denied the plant, but AZ swings out after from the courtyard. That covers off. Actually, I take it back. He threw the bounce smoke, which lands on the catwalk at the arch, but they don't cover off the van. That's where Cajun, Magist rather, and Cajun are entering back in to watch the same position. Crossfire set. Good shot from Crystal to find Config. Just a sliver toward the window, but he's alone. 1 versus 3. He's got some room to work with, but he'll commit to the sights, and I thought maybe we'd get a quick headshot. Won't do.
This would be quite a technical one. They used to just do 2 and focus on CT spawn. I'll be interested in where that third smoke goes. Maybe it goes towards CT spawn. Normally just steps and jungle.
Decent find from Config. Explosive play. Config hasn't gotten that early kill. Gives him the man advantage despite Cajun's problems. He's bled out. So too is Crystal, though. He's on 4 HP. They're going to back off immediately as Config follows up. Bomb planted. All 3 players left. Going to rotate in from CT. Steps and into the grave, stepping over their mark because immediately Config finds not only 1 more, but 2 more. Stack position toward ladder. I don't mind it. It's definitely unorthodox. It's different. Will they expect it? It doesn't matter if they do or not. Good shot, MSL. To find Innocent immediately, but look where the bombs drop. Bombs drop in the ladder. Zen gets caught switching weapons, and Cajun will recover the bomb.
Yeah, good job there. 50 seconds remaining, man advantage. Crystal still towards me of the bomb, hoping they walk into his crosshair. Could work out for him. Has to be patient here, but you can see on the minimap right now, Config still in connect to AZ at Palmer's as well, very unlikely. Another great shot from AZ, finds the headshot of Sunny towards CT spawn. That should be the round concluded, considering HS Crystal, no kits here, 4 on 2. Do have a nice position from HS, he has to be the difference maker here. We can find a couple of frags, maybe we have a chance, and there they are. Denies the bomb as well.
What a game he's had. It was all Zen early. Apparently HS has done some meditation as well because he's stepping up. It's Crystal to slip back in. AWP, they're on the inside of the default. Oh, headshot! That's such a tough shot. It's so tempting. You can't say no to it, but now he knows both are back there because bomb planted as well. He has to expect that he's watching for the peek on the inside, the right side of the box, but that allows him to go left and actually get further away in the post plant. As no one's gone that direction, spots up AZ on the jump, sees him again. But where's the second player? All the way toward A main, and he'll never, in fact, closer than that, he went to Sandwich, so never expecting Cajun to have the angle on him. He's not careful, and we know Config's aggressive on his peaks. The jump did actually throw Crystal off just enough because he was in between the 2 targets. But it is still the CTs that prevail with the advantage because Sunny's able to get Magisk. On top of that, he'll get MSL trying to reclaim the territory at jungle. Bomb still planted. 2 men down for North. Cajun can't find a shot towards CT. Mid-sight, Config has to back away and not be exposed. In doing so, just barely, I think, due to the flash, gets in toward Tetra without being spotted. From CT, good hold from Cajun. That allows him to retreat as well. And Config hits 2 in the meantime, so they've actually backed off from awkward positions with a great play from Config.
M4s, a Famous, no kits, little utility, nothing at all for HS. Wanted to go a bit more aggressive here. There it is from Sunny, the double spray down, looking for 3. Doesn't happen, but that's enough. They had to try and find these initial frags at the very start of the round. He certainly delivers. Gives them the advantage for now. HS was thinking about pushing the lower ramp, but takes his attention towards the Palace and finds AZ instead. So it should be their round now, but it's another 4-on-2 situation. Make it 4-on-1, but his Config is still alive. Bomb down. Surely he can't win this.
Gonna try to. HS better angle though.
Need to win this round to stand a chance of beating Northfed. Full buy for the Danes. Confident to find the first shot, of course it's him. And Sunny trying to reply but can't do anything about it. His trace has seen through the smoke. It's going to be a 5-on-3 very quickly now.
I was gonna say this could be huge. Watch Zen because they don't know that he's there. Channeling Zen quietly. Marcel gets HS, but they still won't know his position. Waits for the plant to come out. It's going to be denied. 29 seconds, and bomb goes down. Zen, oh, he's got to get the shots in. Does manage it with the FAMAS. He's walking out to exposed position at connector, however, and that is exactly when Magisk walks through. Couldn't get the AK picked up in time. Tried. It's all on Innocent, but that bomb's still not planted. 14 seconds. They've got to get toward it. Tag on AZ. And he's going to hold the plant, hoping Magisk will hit the shot as soon as he walks in. He's exposed, but does do so, does nail it, and North go 14-9.
Number 24, they know the money's low North. Those could be rushing A, but looks of things, sending that AWP up. And the CGs giving the same sort of treatment towards middle, but MSL might overlook them, in fact. Yeah, gives a frag away.
So, yeah.
As well.
I was going to say, 2 oversteps to the mark. And good response. Cajun misses the jump to jungle. Top stairs. So he'll go deep sight instead to try and watch connector. He's got AZ watching CT, so he knows he can focus on one direction. Doesn't land the shot immediately toward the stairs, and they slowly push AZ back, so Cajun has to get in a better position. More fortified positions. Config still has a main, keep in mind, but that's not where the bomb's planted for. So he'll have to watch cross on entry when they go. Cajun gets aggressive again. Smoke down allows him to do so, and they can't push through it. Config, a good hold. Will save him for at least a second longer until Sunny arrives, but that just calls and sounds the alarms. Everyone focuses, and we go map point north. Connector smoke with window, and Magisk and Config pushing underpass means they'll likely hold for rotations with bomb on MSL and AZ. Heading toward the apartments, Crystal becomes the one that could thwart all of this and shut it down. I know it's pistols, but it's a good position, and it's a 5-7. He can spam it. Oh, steps early. Tagged up. They now know he's there. They should pre-fire, but still he hits a headshot. He wouldn't write him out of it. MSL responds and picks up the bomb. He'll head toward the site. Rotations are actually going in behind where the T players are currently located. So MSL makes a smart decision rather to go back through the underpass and join his team. No need to walk in alone. Goes HS. Magisk has the other player in the vent covered off, and it's only Innocent remaining. They know exactly where he's likely heading, although gun not drawn. He nearly gets a deagle kill. Won't do it in the end. And North goes 16-9. Comeback, and you said it. Penta's normally slow to start. This time they were hot out of the gate.